back to another episode of Into the Memory Box. We have been going for 1 year! And 5 episodes. Yeah, I kind of slacked off on this series. It just got way too busy, and then, we moved and everything got shuffled around in the... Shuffle. God, words are hard. Anyway, we're back to this series now, and I plan to continue it for the foreseeable future. And I really like this series. We're going to also be bringing back a couple of our other series as the months go by. So take a look out for those. But right now we are going to celebrate the 1 year anniversary with a brand new box. Brand new memory box with more stuff in it. So it's smaller, but I think there's going to be some interesting things in here. So let's just take a look. Okay, so let's see here. This is I don't actually know what this is. Oh shit. Okay. This is our cat Oliver. And this is our cat Honeypot girl. Shit. This is just a card. Right before we moved out of my childhood home, we were gonna be renting for a while. And we had to put our cats down because the renter or the landlord didn't allow cats. He allowed dogs, but he did not allow cats. This was the only place we could find where they also allowed dogs. And we didn't want to give our dogs to anybody else, and we didn't want to put them down because at this point they were still pretty young. Our cats, we had these cats. We had a third one named Figaro, but he had gotten sick a couple years before this. I guess they were both put down on the same day, August 11th, 2015. But we decided because we had these cats before I was even born, and they were pretty old around this time. I was about 13, and I think they had moved 2 houses with my parents, so they were probably either close to 20 or in their 20s. Honestly, I don't know how old Honeypot Girl was. We name all of our dogs after Disney characters. So for some reason, instead of calling her Winnie, they named her after Pooh's Honeypot. But yeah, boy, that's that's kind of a downer to start things off with. They were really good cats. I loved those cats. But honestly, I saw Oliver the most out of our 3 cats. Figaro we saw every once in a while. Honeypot Girl we barely ever saw. She was always under the bed or in like the couch cushions or something, and then she would just run off if we found her. Actually, interesting anecdote. Honeypot got out of the house one day, and these were not outside cats. These were basically inside cats their whole life. But we found Honeypot. Well, my mom found Honeypot when she was a stray. So she was an outside cat first. So she gets out, and they're looking, can't find her. They kind of assume the worst. And then about a week or 2 after she gets out, they just look up in a tree, and there she is, just sitting there. Like right on her property. I don't even know if she left the property, to be honest with you, but yeah, she was just up in a tree. And yeah, so that's just a little anecdote. Anyway, let's move on, see if we can find something more fun. Oh, okay. I remember this. Yeah, so I was homeschooled as, I think oh shit. Oh fuck, I found some drawings. So I was homeschooled and my mom came up with the curriculums always. But one year, I'm assuming that all this is from 2014 to 2015, because this is the year that she started working a lot more and wasn't able to be at home as much. So she bought a curriculum for the first time, and I think this is part of the history course that she got. So yeah, this should be interesting. Before I open it up though, there's a drawing. There's another comic strip, and hoo boy! I pledge of allegiance to the Queen of Frag of the ugly states of China. I'm getting canceled. I am getting canceled today. I don't know when I'm getting canceled, but like when exactly today I'm getting canceled, but I am most definitely at some point getting canceled for that, even though I was like 11 and I came from a backwards sticks town. Anyway. Jesus, I did not write in this book like at all, except for the front and back cover, I guess. Here's one. 1608 Samuel, I don't know, reads expedition, XPLDITIOH. Okay, to America. God, my handwriting was... Rebecca travels to England, I think, but I spelled it EHGLAHD. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't like this. For some reason, I wrote some of this in pen. Like, I don't know. Okay. World War II ends in 1945. Ha! 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 1955, in this book, African-American Rosa Parks refuses to give up her seat to a white rider. Bill Gates is born in Seattle, Washington. Marty comes into 1955 times 2. I wrote that last one. And the other two were printed in the book. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. So apparently, I thought it would be a fantastic idea to write down all the Pixar movies on the timeline up to that point, and write down what age I would be past this year, and write down things about myself. I was a stupid kid. Did I write in this answer key at all? Okay, I guess the answer key was too boring for me to write in. Oh, this should be good. Oh my God. I remember that. Inside the coffin That was like a game I made up where I would grab the rocking chair. I would grab the rocking chair, turn it upside down, and then get in the spot between the floor and the back of the chair, and I would pretend it was a coffin. And back then, I wanted every one of my ideas to be like a movie or something like that. And, you know, I would just make posters. What the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like that. Okay, apparently these are these? Okay, so these are spelling tests. Spelling tests. There's another one. I don't know what I was thinking with that drawing. That's terrible. These aren't even like ones where you can go online and say, I was so bad at drawing when I was young. But this is actually still kind of good. So let's go and give it a new drawing now that I'm actually good at drawing. I'm still not good at drawing. But I was worse back then, somehow. I don't know. That's extremely bad. More of these. So the rest, please don't tell me the rest of this. Okay. So the rest of the book is blank except for these 2 pages towards the very end, another inside the coffin, and another inside the coffin. I'm confused. I don't remember any story attached to that except for me just being in a coffin, but I guess I had some sort of grand story I wanted to tell. My writing book. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, that's... Okay, so apparently I only wrote on 1 fucking page of this book. That's something I tended to do a lot. What did I write in this book? Around this time, I was a huge churchgoer. And this is like all coming back to me at once now that I see that. When I was a churchgoer, I would have weekly meetings with the pastor where I would ask him questions. And I believed most of it because that's what I had just been taught ever since I was a very small child, and I was kind of molded into thinking like that. So whatever the pastor told me, I honestly believed. So what I asked, if you couldn't read it when I showed it, which I don't blame you, what is your opinion with 2 H's on, with an H, evolution, with an H at the end instead of an N? What? Oh my god. Okay, so I used to write, so you know how a lowercase n has that tiny little point on it? I used to write like that. But I would extend it because I didn't really know how to do it short. So all my N's look like H's. Now I just like draw a little bump without any line attached to it, and it looks a lot better, but Jesus. Anyway, so what do you think, what is your opinion on evolution? Do you think that the Big Bang was real? and what do you think of heaven is for real? That's like a Christian book. And if I remember right, his answer was to all these was evolution is a lie, the Big Bang is fake, and heaven is for real is completely real. So yeah, really smart guy. Really smart guy. Let's see here. What's this? I do not know what this is. Oh shit. Okay, so this one isn't of me. This is of my parents when they were in the newspaper. My parents dressed up for Halloween as Mickey, and she dressed up as Minnie. She doesn't have her costume on. Man. Boy, costumes today suck because look at that head. Look at that head. So I guess this is kind of a Halloween episode. Holy fuck. Okay, so apparently local news is pretty biased because they give a whole big color picture to that. On the back, there's a picture of riding people from I don't know, it just says the Middle East from this clipping here, but it's a black and white picture. And then they give, my parents a full color photo. I don't know, I just find that kind of interesting. There are a lot more clippings of it. I guess these were like to send out to people. That's actually pretty cool. But local news can sometimes be biased, I guess. So yeah, that's a little bit of back story. Let's close that up there. Well, let's see. Okay, here's something. Socks for Seniors. I remember that. I was actually on TV for this. This was a charity that I did with a couple of my friends. Yeah, we would put boxes around town and we would collect socks for seniors. It's pretty self-explanatory, and then we would take them to the Senior Citizen Center. I'm actually excited to show you this. This is a clipping from the newspaper that I'm also in. That is when I was in To Kill a Mockingbird. I was in a lot of plays when I was a kid. I would say I've been in upwards of like 30 plays. So yeah, I was, okay, so that's the name of it, The Baron Spotlight. So yeah, I was in the play with those two other kids, and we were like the only kids in the play, because they were the only kids required since we didn't do any of the school scenes. It was actually kind of really shaved down, a really shaved down version of the book and movie actually. The one with Gregory Peck. God. But yeah, I was in this play in March 2015. It went on. Like, we rehearsed for over a year, and then we put on rehearsals for 3 weeks. Yeah. I was Dill. I was Dill. I have really good memories of that play. That was a really fun play to be in. I think it was my favorite out of all the plays. I think I said it already, but I've been in like upwards of 30 plays. It might be more. There are a lot that I did when I was like 5 or 6 that I probably don't even remember doing. I hope I find more newspaper clippings and like further episodes, because that would be actually really cool to show some of those other ones. See if I can remember them or not. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. All right. I was excited to show you that, but now I'm embarrassed. Let's show it anyway because I hate myself. My mom got me a lot of these blank books when I was a kid. Just blank books that you could write in or draw in or do whatever. Pinky learns to count. So let's see. I devoted a whole page to the number 1. Doesn't even look like a 1. 2. I don't know what those things are. 3. What kind of fucking marker was I using on that page? That doesn't even look like anything resembling anything. Or, okay, looking at it a little closer, I guess it does kind of look like a 3, but also not really. I must have been high when I drew that. 5. That's how I used to draw people, folks. Just circles and sticks. It was worse than stick figures. 6. I don't know. Now I've always had trouble drawing block letters of 7. So I'm Jesus. Oh my God. This is genuinely horrible. 9. That's fine, I guess. Oh, and I didn't even finish the numbers. That's the end of the book. That was a waste of time. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh, shit. Okay. This is the play, or the script for To Kill a Mockingbird, like I was talking about. That's actually pretty cool. That's interesting. Okay, so apparently this play was written by a guy named Christopher Sergel. I have a feeling that he did not write the movie. But it's adapted from the book. Did I? Okay, I highlighted my lines. At this point, this was like my biggest role, and I was a supporting character. God, I'm surprised that I was allowed to be in this. So, there is a lot of dialogue. A lot of racist stuff too. Jeez. Jeez, man. Huh. My last line in the play is apparently, "I'll be back and then we'll all have cake." And that's on page 91. I'm not in the rest of the play. There's 103 pages, and I'm not in the rest of the play, so I guess I did not get my cake. Oh! Ha! The best Christmas pageant ever. This is an interesting one because my mother was always afraid of being on stage. Yet this play, she was actually in with me. I do not know how she decided that she was going to do it, but she did it, and yeah. That's interesting because I guess this is like the last one I was in. When December 2014. The last one I was in at this theater before we moved. Because I did not do any of those plays. So yes, I think To Kill a Mockingbird was the last play I was in until 8th grade. I played the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. Then in 9th grade, I had a 2-line role in a really good murder mystery, actually. And then I did a play called Unsound Effects, which was that was a lot of fun. I did it with Nick from the podcast, and it was one act, and they did 2 short plays instead of like one long one for the spring play. So in the first one, I had the role of a night watchman, and then the second one, Unsound Effects, we were, let's see, we were like trying to save a dying radio station, and then one night robbers come in, and it's like the last thing we need, so we decide that we're going to scare them by using our soundboard to make them think that God was actually talking about them. It sounds stupider than it was, but it was actually a lot of fun to do. So yeah, just show a couple more things here. Okay, so this is one of my Awana books. If you don't know what Awana is, it's a thing where kids go and memorize Bible verses and like, you know, sing Bible songs and things like that. It's supposed to be like educational, whatever. It was fine for what it was. Actually, interesting anecdote. When I did this program, I actually was the first person in the entire group to memorize every single Bible verse in this book first. Like I did every single Bible verse because I was that much of a hardcore Christian, and that actually went into that determination to memorize. I wanted to memorize the entire Bible when I was a kid, and that determination actually went in to my very first year at Bible camp. They gave us this laundry list of Bible verses that they wanted us to memorize. I was the only one who memorized, I think, any of them. So on the last day of camp, I got to, you know, get a special reward, which was nighttime ziplining. I did, and I got up to the ziplining platform, and I'm like, I don't want to go. I'm too scared. So I did all that work, and then I didn't even want the prize when they told me what it was. And based on what I saw in South Park, you know, ziplining is boring anyway, but I was very scared that the line was just gonna snap while I was on it. So yeah, just a little interesting thing. But anyway, Awana, it was fine, I guess. That's empty. I don't know why she kept that. I don't know what this is. Okay, this looks like some mom stuff, so I won't really get into that. I don't think there's much else in here that I can show. What's this? Okay, so that's a picture of me while I was in Awana. Is this a picture? Oh yeah, my mom was one of the counselors for it. She was like one of the people that did it. Is that this? Oh, I remember that. She found that Frog had at Goodwill and it became like her thing for a while. What's this? Is this, oh wow! Lots of stuff for To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the program. Cool. All right. Well, I guess. Yeah. that's all I really have for you today. This was an interesting episode. Lot of memories, some good, some sad, some what the fuck. But yeah, it's fun going through these. Just seeing a bit of the past and showing you a bit of my past. I think this series might answer some of the questions, like why I am the way I am. It certainly raises more questions for me personally, so it probably raises some for you as well, but it's still interesting to do it. So, thanks for watching this episode of Into the Memory Box, and I will see you next time. Take care.